3 days after Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar spoke in the Parliament about new investment by Occidental Petroleum or Oxy, Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munilal led a top-level delegation from the Energy Ministry in a meeting with representatives from Oxy and ExxonMobil Trinidad and Tobago Limited at the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries head office at the International Waterfront Complex in Port of Spain. The Energy Ministry said the key highlight of the engagement was the signing of the production sharing contract for the TTUD-1 block by Minister Munilal. The ministry said this marked a significant milestone in the advancement of Trinidad and Tobago's upstream energy sector, as announced by Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar at the opening of the second session of the 13th Parliament on Friday.
Mr. Speaker, that has only materialized thanks to the Minister of Energy and the Minister of Energy within the last couple of days that this has happened, which is a very good sign for Trinidad. You know, Mr. Speaker, you may or may not know, Oxy is one of the largest companies in the world in the oil and energy sector, and so we welcome them partnering with Trinidad and Tobago.
Last month, on May 22nd, Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar, Energy Minister Munilal, Minister in the Ministry of Energy, Ernesto Quisar, met with ExxonMobil Trinidad and Tobago Deepwater Limited's President Paul Riley, Oxy's Vice President of International Exploration, and ExxonMobil TNT's Business Development Manager.
We are pleased to welcome another major American energy company into Trinidad and Tobago. The government, via the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, has approved a farm-in to block TTUD-1 by Occidental Petroleum Corporation, Oxy, with a 10% participating interest.
The Prime Minister said ExxonMobil remains the operator and will retain 90% operating interest. The Energy Ministry said that on Monday, those present for the signing of the production sharing contract for the TTUD-1 block included ExxonMobil Trinidad and Tobago Deepwater Limited's President, Oxy's Vice President of International Exploration, and ExxonMobil TNT's Business Development Manager. The Energy Ministry said also in attendance were Minister Quisar and the Ministry's Acting Permanent Secretaries Karin Sir Tulsi and Eva Mahabir Das, as well as the Ministry's Legal Officer too, Kim Aki, who served as witness to the signing. And in a statement on Monday, the Energy Chamber of Trinidad and Tobago said Oxy's acquisition of a 10% stake in ExxonMobil's TTUD-1 exploration block offshore is a notable signal of investor interest in Trinidad and Tobago's ultra-deepwater potential. Jewel Brown, TV6 News.